Link and supporting characters from Legend of Zelda 2 versus all the bosses from Legend of Zelda 2. Link's Adventure. Link's shadow teleports over to a place where you can actually hit people. And Link also teleports to a place where you can actually hit people. Huh. Link's shadow, and they mirror each other. And it's Link and Link's shadow. That's very fitting. Anyway, grenade goes over to Link. The Thunderbird caused a bit of damage to its ally, Karok, but not as much as Link. 9 to Karok, 34 to Link. Zelda, who is asleep during the events of Zelda 2, but hey, I had to really... There aren't that many, allies to Link in Zelda 2, so I had to come up with anything. Just get anything I could. Zelda just shoots at the trees, but doesn't do anything. So, what does Barba do? Jump. You answered me that. Fires through to get to Impa, dealing 43 damage. So how's Impa going to retaliate? With a bazooka to Mazura. That must have had 4 damage. 55 damage overall though. Oh yeah. Gooma. Gooma fires at... Oh, it's Zelda. It doesn't even didn't go through it, went over it. Causing 41 damage. A fairy, just generic fairy. Again, there weren't many characters in Zelda 2, so just include generic fairy. Shoots close to Thunderbird, but Thunderbird gets protected and only gets 3 archery. When I played Zelda 2, I found the Thunderbird more of a challenge than Link's Shadow. Everyone says how difficult Link's Shadow is to fight, and it is difficult. But I beat it on my first go when I played that game when I was 13. But Thunderbird took me at least 2 tries. Anyway, Karok plants some dynamite, causing quite a lot of damage to Link and some of his other allies. Can't quite see how much. Only 11 damage to itself. Those are 3 allies right together. So, a bazooka gets shot by the king, who isn't even really in the game, just in the manual. But again, had to find that. Rebanak just teleports upwards. The prince, again, you might be, what, the prince? Again, there is a prince in the story of Zelda 2. He's just not in the game, only in the manual. Anyway, Germa Fencer just got killed by the prince. And a punch goes to Impa. That's right, Mazura is just beating up an old woman, because that's the kind of foul creature Mazura is. An airstrike gets called on Link's Shadow by Bagu, who's an NPC who... I forget what Bagu does, but I know he's an NPC character in Zelda 2. So, Link's Shadow. Hey, you're the end boss of the game. You should be be doing something, dastardly. Yep, and that's exactly what he does. A grenade at the king, the fairy, and Link. I am Arrow. Yeah, the infamous I am Arrow is here. Why not include him? Who? Yeah, erroneously, is that the right word? Erroneously calls an airstrike on Link's Shadow and does nothing. To be fair, I mean, you couldn't have called an airstrike on Rebanak without risking damaging his allies, so yeah. And another grenade gets chucked at the king, Link, and fairy by the Thunderbird. Link's at less than a quarter of his health, and he calls an airstrike on Link's Shadow. But this one actually hit, ooh, 61 damage. That's quite a lot of damage for an airstrike. He's striking back at his shadow. But Bagu just... Oh no, Barba. Barba just shoots at the train like an idiot. To be fair, maybe, though, he does, clear some of the way so he can shoot in the future. Oh. Instead of shooting Gooma, which character is this? Zelda just shoots at the tree, giving Guma a... Yep, I thought he was going to do that. Letting Guma punch her. What's Impa going to do? Because Impa is surrounded by enemies. I'm going to guess she's going to throw in a Barber, because that's the farthest one, and therefore the easiest. 21 to Barber, and 6 to... I think that was 6. And a few damage to Link Shadow. Oh boy, and a toolbox dropped over there, which helps no one. And the king gets shot. What the... And gets shot again. Karok is attempting to commit regicide here. What shall the fairy do? The fairy can't really do much. So the fairy just teleports. Just flies away like you'd expect a fairy to do. Rabanak calls an airstrike on... Oh, an airstrike that hit out against Impa, but did more damage collectively to its allies. Especially Link Shadow. Link Shadow is getting closer and closer to the end. Oh, and a well-timed grenade goes to Rabanak by the king. Rabanak is no longer at full HP. It's now down to 164. I am Error's getting shot. Oh boy. By Mazura. So far the Prince has been the most useful, but what much can you do for me? Well, just shoot through to Guma. To Guma. Really, the Prince and Zelda, the Prince and the Princess, should be teaming up to take out Guma. Because Guma alone looks like he could eventually wear down Zelda, but if they work together... Link Shadow shoots at the fairy, but not quite. The fairy... Oh! Fittingly, looks like it was levitating there because of the lack of terrain beneath it. Anyways, the fairy takes 25 damage, but is still up there. Still right up there, floating up there. Thunderbird gets shot from below. Oh, but what else can... Yeah, not much else that worm can do, so... Yeah, Bagu just shoots around itself. Thunderbird has quite a few choices, but yeah, the clearest choices. But oh, it gets down with Bagu. Oh, that one... Ooh, the Thunderbird is now on top. Now the Thunderbird has more HP than Bagu, so now... Oof. It's a close race, though, for who can wear each other down first. Anyway, Ayamera teleports up to that dangerous place. That does not seem like a smart thing to do. Oh! Barber caused an airstrike, which activated a mine, causing, 63 damage to Mazura, and a similar but lesser amount of damage to Impa. Karok's getting beaten up by Link. Hand-to-hand combat with Link. But, Link is not in a good position. Oh, Guma's gonna go and kill the prince now. Oh, with a mine. Oh, well, why did he put him there? Oh, that was a nice little jump up. Anyway, Guma should have put the mine on the other side, because that would have actually sent the prince into the water, but instead, he just causes 38 damage. And a weapons crate drops up there, which might be hazardous to Rabanak if anyone shoots it. Zelda is shooting Guma, but that can't have done much. Nah, just 13 damage. Oh, and a health crate, but again, that looks more like it's a cause damage if it gets blown up rather than... Because, like, no one's going to be able to get that from there. Oh, Lincoln's getting beaten within inches of his life by Karok. So what shall Impa do? Impa tries and fails to hit Mazura. That wasn't even close. Are you blind? I mean, yeah, okay, Impa's an old woman, so I shouldn't expect an old woman to be great at fisticuffs, but come on. He was ages away from you. Anyway. Ooh. A well-timed cluster grenade hits the fairy down, causing 19 damage, and the fairy is now at 69, dude! Anyway, the fairy uncharacteristically just goes... Uses her fists to cause 30 damage to Link's Shadow. See, Mazura shows Impa how a Dragon Punch is done. Or not a Dragon Punch. They call it Dragon Punch. That's not a Dragon Punch. That's a Fire Punch. But anyway, Dragon Ball is when it's, vertical, which is... Oh no, I mean horizontal, not vertical. Horizontal. Anyways, the king kills Link to cause damage, and causes damage to himself to cause damage to Karok. That was not a smart thing to do. The king has killed Link. Like something out of a U2 poop. And the fairy gets beaten up by Link's Shadow. But now the prince has a clear shot. Guma, who... Oh, yeah! Punches Guma right into the water. Really, Guma should have done that to the prince earlier. That's what Guma would have done if it was smart. Oh, and what a punch. Getting punched right down there. The Thunderbird punched Bagyu down where Bagyu was less likely to cause damage to the Thunderbird. But now Bagyu can take aim at Karok. Oh! It looked... Oh! And Bagyu just sacrificed himself to take out Karok because for some reason it went the other way. It went in the opposite direction. Instead of running away, it jumped in the opposite direction. Oh boy. Well, no one remembers Bagyu anyway, so that makes sense. Anyway, Barba is punched the fairy close to death. Well, I Am Error is gonna... Wait. A banana bomb? But where? Oh, this could go either way. Oh wait, nope. Never mind. No, I did. The I Am Error caused 51 damage to Thunderbird, but also cleared the surroundings. So now it's much easier for the Thunderbird to get hit and hit out others. Anyway, an airstrike causes 5 damage to Impa, which means now it just takes one more punch and she's dead. And Zelda kills Ribbonak with a petrol bomb. So now that entire, cut off part of the map belongs to the King, Zelda, and the Prince. The entire royal family. And Impa is now gonna get killed by a mine. But, and it looks like she won't even do any damage with her last breath to Mazura. The fairy beats up Barba. Boy, this is a real brawl of a fairy. Link's Shadow causes Barba some damage, but in return for taking out the fairy, which is characteristically evil for, Link's Shadow to do. Quite a bit of damage to Barba, but hey, Barba thing that was stupid. Anyways, the king teleports over to a place where he can easily be shot down. Oh boy, well maybe not easily, but still, not sure if that was the best thing the king could have done. Anyways, the Thunderbird just shoots through the place, giving the prince opportunity to do what exactly? Actually, I don't know. What can the prince do from this position? Wait. Oh. Oh no! Well, this has completely changed the tide of the battle. He has killed himself and caused a lot of damage to Zelda. 64 damage to be precise. The banana got lost in the trees. Aimera gets shot down by Barber. What can... Oh boy. And I Am Error kills Link Shadow. What an unlikely hero he is. That I Am Error. Oh. Okay, he gets shot, though Barber takes some damage, but now, next time, I Am Error has, can cause damage to... Wait, could I Am Error cause damage to Mazura? I'm not sure. Anyway, Zelda can't do anything, so she skips her turn, allowing the Thunderbird to... Oh boy. Oh boy, what's the Thunderbird gonna do? Because... Oh, no, he just wastes his turn. That was not a smart thing to do, Thunderbird. Go back to Jerry Adams. Oh wait, it was Jerry... Oh wait, it's Jerry Adams, the bloody Sinn Féin guy. Not Jerry Adams, Jerry something else. The guy that did the Thunderbird's puppets. Anyways, the king beats up Barber. Queensbury rules. Haha. But, come on man, you're going up against Barber. You're only a mere Hylian. With just your fists. Not the smartest thing to do. Oof, Aimara. He's going at Mazura, but really, he didn't have a chance of sending Mazura into the water. He does next time, but not now. But Mazura is not gonna go there. He's gonna go somewhere else. Oh. Oh, well, now that just gives Zelda a good shot at Mazura. Did Zelda really not have any better things? Did she use up all of her other guns, or she could have used an Uzi or a minigun, but no, just a handgun, and so Mazura is protected. Mazura doesn't even have that much health, but oh, wait a minute, how's this gonna? Oh no! Up. And the Thunderbird kills Zelda. And looks like the king is up next because I don't see him surviving Barber. Barber is gonna take him out, leaving I Am Error as the only hero left. And the king can't even do any, you know, damage to Barber as he dies. In fact, what can I Am Error even do at this point? Now that Mazura teleported away? I mean, he might be able to have a shot at Barber. Oh! Uh-oh. That was close. The flames from that might have burnt her and sent him, I Am Error, and sent him into the water. Ooh, a banana. Boy, we're getting a lot of banana bombs here. Yeah. 3 of the banana bombs didn't even explode. And so Mazura kills I Am Error. Man, that wasn't even close. Oh boy, for our heroes, that was harder than Death Mountain.